Hello YouTube friends, for today we will have a new project. I have created an online library project with Spring MVC, Thymeleaf and Ajax, and that will be an application where customer can buy some books. You will see this is a little bit more complex than the previous one. We have more entities. Of course, we will have users, customers and so on with addresses and orders, but also we will have some more extra entities. User can have loyalty cards. They can apply for cards for the better prices to make some discount. And also we will have a persistence login. Each login of the customer, successful login, will be persisted in the database. For example, we will use it in application to see where was the last login of the customer. Also, we will have some reviews. We can give a review of the book, and we can rate it with rate from 1 to 5. And also we will have a wish list. For example, when we want to buy some book, we will add it to the wish list. Of course, each entities are supported with DTO classes, and we have some util class to generate ISBN of the book and so on. And this is a little bit more complex project than previous, and we will have more fragments. We have a lot of fragments in this application, but don't worry, everything is available on my GitHub. You have a link in the description and you can download the project. Now we will try to see how it works. And first we will go to the JPA persistence. We want to see the name of the database. As I already explained in the previous tutorials, you need to type here your own PostgreSQL data. Mine is Postgres username and password 1111, just for these tutorial purposes. I will just copy the name of the database. I have already started pgadmin. I just need to create a database in order to start this project. And it's created successfully. We will go to the schemas, and in the tables, of course, we don't have any table now. And now we can try to run this project. Just right click and run as run on server. Tomcat is already prepared. We'll click on finish, and now we are waiting for our project to start. I hope that everything will be fine. And I hope that we will not have any kind of problems while creating these entities. Okay, it's open here in the Eclipse, but we'll just copy the link. We will close this window here, and we will open new window in our Chrome browser, and we will just paste that link. And it's created. And it's when you're starting each application, it is better to press Ctrl and F5. Just sometimes JavaScript resources are not properly loaded, and every time when you update your JavaScript code, and when you restart application, it is better to press Ctrl and F5. It is important. And we have some carousel here. This is a similar color, it's the same actually, just a little bit changed when carousel which we have used in the e-commerce application, but instead of the electronics I added some books here. And here we are logged out. We have a home page which is loaded by default. Here we can see books, but we don't have books available currently. We have about section, and also we have here page for login or register. And in the load data I have added by default, you will see here in the load data class, by default we added admin and rows, admin and user, and also we have added admin by default, and we'll use this data to log into the application. Okay, with empty login we will get or incorrect login we will get this message. Now doe@love2code.com is the admin, the email, and admin123 is a password as always. And let's try to log into our application. We have successfully logged in, and let's create in the database. If let's refresh to see if tables are created. Okay, we have 18 tables created. This project is a little bit complex, but it will be very useful for your CV. Now let's see what admin has. It has home and about section, but here in the drop down menu we have options. Here for the books we can see the books. We don't have any books currently. Reviews. Each review before become active it needs to be approved by administrator, and the same thing will be with loyalty cards. And of course we have here we can see the orders and customers. We don't have any of these currently inside the database, but we will go one by one. First, if we want to create book, we have a book form here, but the most important thing, we need to enter some data, and we also need to select book cover. As you can see, we have option paperback or hardcover. Book letter, the mostly will be Latin letter, but for example we have Cyrillic and Han here just to have some menu, some options. And book genre we don't have option, and this field contains a validation. That means that in order to add some book, first we need to create a genre, and that we will gonna do now. We don't have any genre, and let's try to add one. If we submit empty form, we will get validation messages. And let's create some genres, for example fairy tales, and with some description, fairy tales for kids. Should be good. Let's try to submit. Of course we are doing it these operations without refreshing the page, which is great. And now we have option to our genre is in the database. We can type a query tool to see if everything is properly. Select star from genres, and genre is inside, and we can create two more. Fantasy should be great. Enter the world of fantasy, should be okay. And also these are programming tutorials, and we will also add that genre in our application. Okay, we have 3 genres available. And now we can create a book, but let's try here in the fairy tales, let's try to update. Fairy tales will be the genre name, but this description, fairy tales for kids, we'll just add and adults. I have tested it earlier, and let's try to submit this change, and it is reflected here. We will see in the database. Okay, fairy tales, it's not for kids, now it is also for the adults. Update working fine, and we can, for example, add one more genre to test deleting. It will be history. History books will be just the description. We just want to we have that genre now added, and now we'll just try to delete it. Okay, and it works. Now it is easy, it will work, but it will be more difficult when genre contains some books. But we have created exception for that. Now we'll see if it's deleted in the database. Everything works fine. We are done with genres for now. And now we can try to create some book. And if we want to submit the empty form, first we will get this alert. We need to provide some image. Okay, just a second. I need to find that project where I have. Okay, it's here. I will try now to. I have prepared some image to add to this project, but these were from the previous project, from the restaurant. Let's try with, here are the books images. Yes. Okay, we have some books. Okay, thinking in Java, and here are Cinderella should be first example. And now if we submit the form only with image, these validation images will appear. Now let's try creating Cinderella. Publisher. Oh, I don't know which publisher. I just know this from the, but we can type this programmer's publisher. It doesn't matter. Author are Grimm Brothers. Description can be fantastic fairy tale. Language will be English. Published year. Okay, it was written long time ago, but we will type some year when the book is published. For example, 2001. Page number, we'll type manually some number. Price, let's type some price. It's a double 35,447. Cover will be hardcover. Letter will be a Latin letter, and we need to now we have a genres to select, and we will select fairy tales. We have already added image, and let's try to submit, and we have our book submitted. Let's see in the database if it's added properly. Okay, here is, we just don't have average rating because customers haven't rating this book yet. It works fine, but in order to load the image, we need to do like in the previous tutorials, in the resources, and in the images we have these book images folder, we just need to refresh. And probably our application will restart now. Let's try to go again to the books, and the image is loaded and Cinderella is here. Now let's just try to add one more book, and we can create, this will be programming book, thinking in Java, publisher, for example, China Books. Author is Bruce Eckel, but this China Books doesn't exist. I don't know the name of the publishers. The description can be all about core Java, language will be English, published year, I don't know year, we can type 2004, page number. I know that it is a tough book. I have read it a little, not complete book, but I remember that the book is huge. Let's type price. Okay, we have some prices here. You can type any price you want. It will be paperback, letter will be Latin letter. No, it will be Han because it's Chinese language. We can type Han, and it will be programming book. Now let's submit. And let's just refresh book images here in the Eclipse. And now let's go click on the books again, and the image is loaded without any problem. Now I will pause the video and I will add more books and we will continue. Okay, and we are together again. I have created some books with different genres. Okay, I just create 9 books, which will be enough. And here we also can, we have default order for the books. And here is the order by ID, which will be the same, but here we have option to sort them by the price. In this case, it will be ascending order from the cheapest to more expensive. And also we can sort the books by a rating, but currently we don't have any rating. Customers needs to rate the books, and then admin needs to authorize that. Okay, here are our books, and what can we do now? For example, here we have search option. If we type, we need to enter some keywords. For example, if we type Java, we have some books about Java. We have search result is 2, and of course it's found this book also, Secrets of the JavaScript Ninja. These are programming books. And if we, for example, type I don't know, let's go to the books again. If we type Python, I don't have any book about Python, no search result which works properly. Okay, that works fine. Now we can return to the genres. We have also fairy tale, Cinderella, we can see the book. Here we have data about books, and genre is fairy tales. Now if we want to delete fairy tales now, it will not be possible, because that genre contains one or more books. If we type OK, we will have this genre alert. That is exception that I have created to prevent application crash. It hasn't crashed now. Let me just close these images that I have used for the books. These are just the text. You can delete this. This was a test message which will appear each time when we save some book in the database. And the application has not been crashed. It works properly, but an exception is activated because we can delete the book. We cannot delete the genre if that genre contains some books, or we need to update book genre, or we need to delete that books before we want to delete that genre. We will try it again later, but it is okay for now. And now I think that we don't have anything to do because we don't have reviews. Okay, nothing of this we don't have. We can just, or for example, we can try to update some book. For example, Cinderella is 35 euros the price. Let's try to update. Okay, we have this data, and we can, it's hardcover, book letter will be Latin, and genre will be fairy tales. It's okay, but we can just change the price. For example, it will be 46.3467. But in the view section we will see only 2 decimals. Let's try to submit this. 46.34 should be the price. Okay, we haven't provided image. We will provide the same image. Just waiting for. Okay, here is the Cinderella, and let me see the price of the book now. Okay, now as you can see, we need to order books by ID for better view, and we will see the price. Okay, the price is updated and it's rounded by 2 decimals, which is fine. Now what we can do, we can return to the old books here. Now what can we do? We can log out as admin. Okay, now as user we only can see, we can search the book. Now we are not logged in. We are as a guest now. As a guest we can only see the books. Let's try to see some books. This expert Spring MVC with Webflow. If we try to add some review, we can do it. We can only search and see the books when we are a guest. And let's try to register. And I will always, it is browsers always remember my John Malinowski user. And also here we need to provide date of birth. For example, I will type month will be 1/10/2023. Okay, it is a 10 of January 2023, and if we try to register, we have this validation must have 18 years. Or maybe it was better for me to write needs to be 18 years old. I also didn't provide a password. It will be Malinowski 01. I will confirm Malinowski 01, and I will type 1992. And I will try to register. Now registration is completed, and I also let me add one more user. I think that this James Lebowski is also remembered by the browser, and I will also provide him a password. Of course, if you want to register with the same email address, you will get exception. As always, it will not be possible. Let's type 0404, and year will be 1986. Should be fine. It needs to be just need to have 18 years old. And now we can go to the login page and we can log in to our application. Malinovsky@love2code.com. Malinovsky01 is the password. And now we are logged in successfully as a user. But let's check the users. Okay, users, we have John and James are registered, and they are, of course, they are customers. Okay, we have a date of birth. Everything is the customer. It has they have a card ID, delivery address ID, loyalty card ID. They don't have because they don't have loyalty card, and they have own wish list ID, which is perfect. For a loyalty card, they need to apply. We will gonna do that. And user ID. It's and also we have a registration date, time, and also date of birth is stored. It works perfectly, and we have logged in as John Malinovsky. Persistence logins. We will see if that login. Okay, we don't have persistence logins. Let me see. Persistence logins. I think that we have that table, but I haven't spelled it correct. Persistence. I think now it's okay. And as you can see, that successful login from John Malinovsky for each user will be stored in this table, which is fine. Everything works correctly for now. And now let me see what we can do as user. And like in the previous tutorial, here we have account information. And if we want, we have this button. We can update our delivery address. Maybe we will do that later. We're not gonna do it now. And in the cart, here is our cart, and if we want to check out empty cart, it will not be possible. In order to complete order, we need to have some products, some books in our cart, which we will gonna do. Let me see. And here is our wish list, which is currently empty, but we will also add some books. And here is the loyalty. We don't have a loyalty card currently. We can return to the home page, but we want a loyalty card to get some extra bonuses, and we will just apply for card. And card request is sent. Admin will check your request shortly, which is fine. And also, okay, we will not log out. Let's go to the home page. And now if we return to the loyalty, your card request is waiting for admin review, which is fine. And the loyalty card, I think it's yes, it is created. Let's see. Now select start from loyalty cards to see. Select star from loyalty cards. Okay, we don't have loyalty card because it's not authorized. And first, let's return to the books now. Let's add some books in the wish list. Which book we will select? Programming, fairy tales, or some fantasy. Okay, let's go to the programming. The secrets of JavaScript Ninja. Now we have option to add review, add to cart, and add to wish list. Let's try to add it to wish list. And let's go to the wish list now, and we have here the secrets of the JavaScript Ninja is in our wish list. We can remove it from the wish list and we can add it to the cart, which is great. We don't need to we can add to the cart directly, even if the book is not in our wish list. But for example, if we have 1,000 books inside in this application, which should be, it is better when we want to buy some book, it is better to store it in the wish list. Let's click more books. Okay, some fairy tale. This is Puss in Boots. We already know, we all know that tale. Let's add it to wish list. Great. Let me add 2 more books. Okay, let's go more programming, a tour of C++. And let me add some fantasy. Okay, the name of the wind. Okay, that book should be also good for our wish list. Now what we have here, we can go to the wish list to check. Okay, it's perfectly fine. And for example, if we want to the name of the wind, let's remove it from the wish list. It works fine. And of course, if we want, we can add it again, but we don't need to add that book. Okay, the golden compass. Now we will add the golden compass. And now if we check our wish list, we again have 4 books. The golden compass is also in our wish list, which is fine. Now what can we do? We can add these books to the cart. Let's start JavaScript Ninja. And we have also here option to enter the quantity. We need a minimum 1 and maximum 50 books, which is great. Okay, 1 book should be enough. I will do it with all books from the wish list. Okay, it doesn't need to be, it can be 3 books. Let's go to the wish list again. Let's add to cart a tour of C++. 1 book should be okay. And the golden compass, we will add 2 books in our cart. And we can go to the cart. Now we will have 4 kind of books with different 4 books with different quantity. Here is the books in our cart. We have a clear cart option. We have option to check out, and we have option to delete each of these book from the cart. Okay, the price is 396 errors with some cents. And for example, I don't want to learn C++, I want to delete it. And it works fine. Now let's okay, we can clear, we will also test a clear card, but let me finish. I just want to check out. This is a receipt. We have our delivery address. We have the name of the book, quantity, price, discount. We don't have discount here. Okay, book quantity is 6, and now the price is 335 because we have deleted 1 book, and we have option to go back. Back is working. Now I will just go to checkout again. Just wanted to test if back button is working. Now I will just complete my order, and order is completed. Now I will just try to select star from orders. Okay, order is, it doesn't have a discount. Let me see. I could also type, I will see, maybe it's better to provide it 0, but it's null because I haven't. Maybe I could do in the future update it with 0 here, but it's everything fine. This is the order price. Address ID is 33, customer ID, everything is great, but we will see. I will see to add this here. Need to be 0. It will be a better than now, but we'll see in the. I think that when we are checking that order in the application will be visible with 0, but it's okay for now. And I need the button here. I forgot I could use a button. Maybe I can do it now, but let me see here. Order completed. I need to go to the fragments. Where are the fragments? Just a second, we'll do it like this. So main web app, web info, templates. Let's go to the fragments. Order completed. Where is order completed? It's here. We forgot a button. Okay, here is the div class container. Before it ends, let's create a div. Class will be. No, it will be not be a class. Just a moment. We will just align equals to center, and style can be margin top 40 pixels will be okay. And now also inside we will create one button. Class will be, it can be button secondary. Home page, and on click, th on click, we have a redirect home function. But this is not in our resources. Templates are not in the resources. That means that it will not be visible if we, but okay, it is refreshing. It is refreshing automatically, which is okay. We don't need to refresh it manually. Now, what can I do? Let me return to home, but I need to wait. I need just to wait to application reload. And I think that button will be visible. Now we can just account. We have our Street of Victory, Canberra. Let's update this address. Instead of Street of Victory, I will type Green Avenue, and instead of Canberra will be Perth. Just to change this data to see how it will reflect. Okay, it is our address is updated, and now I want to create a new order. Cart price. Okay, but one thing that we should do, maybe it's a better. Now we will not do it for now because we didn't see something else. We need also, maybe it was better first to wait with a shop before we get a cart, but we will gonna do it now. Lebowski 01, and we'll just apply again for the card, and we'll just log out. We will wait for the admin response. Now I will log in again as admin. It is doe@lovetocode.com, admin 123. Okay, and now let's go to the Okay, now we can see the customers. And John Malinowski orders value. He has ordered something. He has already one order. And this is the order value. And these are the orders. He has only one order in the home page. And if we go to the Lebowski last login, okay, he also has, this is last login time. These are his address, and he hasn't ordered anything. Now let me go what I wanted. Okay, loyalty card. We have no active cards currently, but we will see in the request. And we have two pending requests. Okay, John Malinowski and James Lebowski are asking the loyalty card. Let's see, select star from a loyalty cards. Okay, we don't have. But now let's approve both of these cards. From John Malinowski, it's okay. And for Lebowski, and it's okay, and no more card request. But let's go to the all cards. We have two loyalty cards, card ID, customer ID, full name, and they have 0 points currently. And let's see on the loyalty cards, and they are both our customers has loyalty cards. Now we can log out, and now we can do some shop. And when I was testing the application, I forgot to test it how it looks shopping without a loyalty card. And I will see will this button reflect something. Do I add love to code? No, it's admin. I need the user now. Malinowski 01. And now I can go to the cart. Let me go to the wish list. Cart is empty. Like in the previous tutorials, when we completing the shopping, cart will be cleared automatically. But wish list book will always be in our wish list. We need from wish list we need to delete a book manually. Now we can, for example, again I will add to cart this golden compass. Now I will just see to clear the cart, and also I can type one JavaScript ninja, and I will go to the cart. Let's try. We have our cart. So this is the price. Let's clear the cart. And it works fine. Now let me add again some books. I can go to the all books. I don't need to go to the wish list. Let's go here, and Scala for the impatient. I read this book and it's fine maybe, but I forgot to add it to the cart. Let's add to the cart 2 books. And let's go to the books again, and let's buy 1 Java book. And now let's go to the cart, and let's check out this cart. Okay, book quantity is 3. The point is, we have a loyalty card. Each 10 euros which we spent will give us 1 point. That means therefore 167 euros we should get 16 points. And the point is, when we are collecting 100 points, we will get a discount to all books of 35%. But let me complete. Order is completed, and the button still is not visible. I will see what is the problem. Where is the order completed? The problem is I don't know. Okay, maybe margin bottom also can be the problem. Margin bottom is can be 100 pixels. Still I don't see this. It's not affecting our application, but why shouldn't we have? We can go home here, but I wanted just to have that button, and it works fine. And we have completed 2 orders with different addresses, and now maybe we can add some review, for example, before we where are the wish list? Okay, where are the books? Let me see the books. And Puss in Boots. Okay, let's try to add review. Okay, it has validation fields. Perfect fairy tale. I am delighted. And we can rate with 5, with high 5. And review sent. I also could write a message here. Also, review needs to be authorized by admin, and we can also try to rate another book or book that we haven't. This Webflow, I think that we haven't bought it. No, I don't want to add it to cart. I just wanted to add some review. I do not like this book. Of course, this is not my opinion, I'm just giving one example. I wasted my money, but I think that he didn't buy it, and we can rate with 1. This is just some review. Okay, we have added 2 review requests. I think that we can log out now, and also we can order something with another user, lebowski.com, lebowski01, but before that I just want to restart the server. I want to see, before ordering something again, I will see if this button will appear that we have added. Now I will go to the home, but it will not open until the Tomcat has been restarted. Okay, this is some alert. This is that I'm receiving that alert because I'm working on Eclipse and not enough memory. It is probably because in this I'm using here, I don't have I'm using Windows from the hard drive, from external hard, and maybe it is because of that. Okay, I will just use Control and F5. Now we will log in as Lebowski and we will order something. And before we log in, we want to have some books in the cart to see if deleting will work properly. Okay, Lebowski doesn't have anything in the wish list. Let's add some books in the wish list. Okay, this C++ can be in the wish list. Let's see another books. Golden Compass also can be in the wish list. And why not Cinderella? We forgot a Cinderella. Let's add it to the wish list. Perfectly fine. And now let's order. Let's order. But maybe we can order more. For example, we want just to see. I have ordered 10 Cinderellas. Let's go to the wish list again. Let's tour of C++. Let's order 5 books. I want to order that will pass 1000 euros, and that will get us that will give us 100 points. And if we collect 100 points, next shop should be with discount. That is why I want to do it. Let's go to the books and no, I wanted to the wish list. I forgot what I don't have, what I have in the cart. Okay, I have Cinderella and I don't have Golden Compass. And I will add 7 books. It will be enough. It will pass 1000. And now if I go to the cart, and it is 1266 euros. That should give us 100 points, and we will see also in the order completed will that button finally appear. Okay, here is the button. Okay, it's okay. Order is completed and we got 100 points. We didn't spend any points and we don't have any discount. Select star from orders. Okay, this study orders already has 0. I just don't get it, but we will see in the admin section. Here it works pretty much fine, and button appeared. We will just test if button works properly. It works without any problems, and we just want one more shop to see if we will get the discount. No, I don't want a cart. I want to add some books in the okay, Puss in the Boots. We can order again, add to cart 3 of them, and we can also from the wish list we can order again Cinderella, 3 books, and let's go to the cart. We will see. Okay, and now as you can see we have because we have 100 points collected, we can see, I forgot to see here in the loyalty card, we are part of the loyalty program. We can check how many points we have, and currently, because in the previous order we got 100 points, and when we have 100 and more points, for the next order we will get discount of 35%. And of course, after that discount, we will lose 100 points. But even in this shopping, for each, no matter how much price is, we will get the points. For example, every 10 euros, we are getting 1 point. You will see it when you are testing it. Now we can go to the cart. And one more thing, reviews. If we go to the reviews, I forgot Puss in Boots is reviewed. Those reviews will be visible only for the logged in users, but they need to be authorized. Let me just finish this order. And now let's go to the checkout. Okay, now even now we will lose 100 points, but we will get 16. Currently, after this order, we should have 16 points in our card. We will lose 100 points that we have already, but we should gain 16 points. Okay, 16 points collected, points spent 100, and we in this order we use a loyalty discount of 35%, which is fine. Now we will go to our loyalty. You are part of our loyalty program. Okay, perfectly fine. And we can also give a review of the one review. Just let me go to the books. Puss in Boots. My favorite short review. My favorite book. Okay. Okay, enough with and also let me give a review to the Cinderella, because we'll try to delete Cinderella later. Okay, it doesn't mean it can be 4. Good tail, but not my favorite, for example. And also, let me see the cart. Let's add Cinderella in the cart, because we will try to delete Cinderella, and I want to have it in my cart to see if everything will work properly. Add to cart. 1 should be enough. And also we can also add puss in the boots. That book is also ordered, and now we will see how it will work. Now we are done here. We will go, now we can go log out. Almost everything with users is working. Now let's see to the admin section, admin 1, 2, 3. And first, what we will gonna do now, we'll go to the reviews, and let's go here. This pro MVC, let's go to the puss in boots. Okay, here is the review. Now, what is the point? It will not be the, maybe it can be the point, admin maybe will not approve bad reviews. But for example, here, mostly admin will focus if he will also approve negative reviews, but the point is if the customer who give the order, if he bought the book or no. But for example, now we will approve this review. Let's go to the pending reviews again. This spring MVC Webflow, the customer has reviewed, but he hasn't bought it. And we can go to the reject. And also, sorry, let's go to reviews, pending reviews. Let's approve. Let's approve all reviews. Okay, we have rejected one. We have 3 active reviews. When we reject reviews, he will be deleted from the database. Select star from reviews. I don't start from, select start from, I forgot. Okay, we have 3 reviews approved. Okay, that works fine. Now what I wanted to do, loyalty, these we have, we don't have new requests. These are the data of the loyalty cards. And now let's go to the orders. This is the order list. 2 orders from John Malinovsky and 2 orders from James Lebowski. Here on the John Malinovsky, he has ordered some books, but with 2 different addresses. First is Street of Victory, Canberra, and this is the order, we will not delete. And the other order should be with different address. Okay, that's good, because products and prices can be changed, but if it is connected, if order is connected, old order is connected with the current price, we cannot change order the address or ordered price rate in the past. It should contain, when we storing the order, no changes to the price or the products. and that works fine. And let me see, also let's go to the orders. And where is the order? I think that's Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella is ordered. We will try to delete it, and now we will see if in the customers, of course we can, okay, we can suspend and unsuspend users. Okay, orders value is, it's very high here. It works okay. Now what I wanted now to try to delete Cinderella. Cinderella is already ordered book, and also it is in the cart of the user James Lebowski. We will see if we can delete it properly or we will have some exception. Now let's test deleting the book. Let's go here, let's select star from books. Average rating, okay, but just as you can see, there are two books with average rating. Cinderella and Puss in Boots are rated books, and they have some average rating, 5 and 4. And other books has annulled because no one has rated, and also admin haven't authorized reviews, and that is why here in the average rating is still null. Let's try to delete Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella is here in the bottom. Okay, Cinderella is the last one in the list. Let's try to delete it to see if it will work properly. Here it works. We have deleted without any problems. Let me refresh database. Okay, Cinderella is not anymore. It's not anymore in the database, which is perfectly fine. And also now let's check the orders. And where is Cinderella order? I think that James Lebowski ordered that book. Okay, Cinderella, it is here. We can remove some book from the stock, from the database, but it cannot be removed from the order, because in the time when this order has been completed, that book was in the database. That means this is working properly. And also what I wanted to see, select star from orders. Just this first order, but I think that I understand what was the problem. Okay, this is order number 34. I want to see that, or I wanted to see that order. Order number 34, where is the order? Okay, 34. Order details, I want to see discount. Okay, it's null. It's null, but I know where is the problem. The problem is I haven't set up discount to null. Maybe I haven't set up discount to not null, to 0. When user doesn't have loyalty card, because we have completed that order when we haven't loyalty card, and I forgot to set up in that case. I will see if I can see that. That should be in the order service or in the controller. Where is order service? No, but it is not service, it is implementation. That is just one bug that I forgot. Order service implementation, we should have two cases. Now we have these options, but maybe it's better to do it later. I just need to check, or maybe it can be in controller. When user doesn't have loyalty card, I need to set it up when I'm creating order. I need to set up discount to 0 before I store him. That is the only bug that we have. And when we have loyalty cards, the order going well. I will update it, and you will find it in the GitHub working properly. Do not worry, we will not lose time in this tutorial. And I don't know what can we do now. Now, for example, if we want, yes, we need to try to delete order and to suspend user. Okay, let me just delete one order. I will clear this order to see if works. Okay, they are working. Deleting order work without any problem. And let's go to the customers. I will select one of these two customers to for example, we can suspend them both. But we also have this button to reactivate. Now, customer is suspended. We can do it with another. And now I will enable John Malinowski, and John Malinowski will be enabled, and James Lebowski will be suspended. Now I will just log out. We want to log in as James Lebowski. We shouldn't, okay, account suspended, it works fine. And if we want to log in as Malinowski, it is working perfectly fine. We are logged in, and now we have reviews. Let me just see the select star from reviews. Customer ID, it is Perfect Tale, but which book it is? Probably puts, this is, just a moment, this is Pussy in the Boot, because Cinderella is deleted and both users has rated this book. But if we want to add another review, you will see, yes, I forgot. Now, reviews are available of this book. This book has 2 reviews, but it will be, when we are logged out, we can't see this review. This review will be available. Rating is 5 from both users. And if we want to add, if we have a review authorized, when we send review, we cannot send another review for the book. We can send another review for the same book. For example, if this review has been denied, we can try to review it again, but otherwise it will not gonna be possible. Okay, perfect book, let's rate with 5, and you have rated this book already. We can rate 2 more times. For example, if we reviewed the book, admin hasn't authorized, and we can try review again. Otherwise we cannot review it twice. And now if we just want to log out from the application, and if we go to the books, let's go to the boots. Here is the Puss in the Boots, and he has 2 reviews, but when we are logged out, it can be, we cannot view it when we are logged out. And I think everything excepting when we are creating, I will just update that discount. I will change it from null to 0 in the option when we want to buy something and we don't have a loyalty card. Everything else is working perfectly fine. And don't forget to download this project from GitHub. Give me a star. Also like this video and subscribe to my channel and be informed when new projects are available. And see you in the next project.